Hey there, poi beginners. Are you ready to get your feet moving? Well, I have got the combo for you. Drex here from Drex Factor Poi, bringing you the love of poi spinning and flow arts to benefit your body and brain. And today, I have a beginner/intermediate combo that is straight out of my recent flow video that was set to maps by LiHao Zhang. Before we dive in, I just want to give a quick shout out to the friends of the channel. Big thanks to Dark Monk, Flow DNA, Flow Fests, Flow Toys, Pyroterra Light Toys, Spinballs, and Ultrapoi for helping to make the videos on this channel possible. You can learn more about all of these awesome companies and the work that they're doing to support flow artists like yourself by checking out the links that I've got down in the description of this video. So it is quite chilly today. It is in probably the 40s right now, which is good in that there's nobody out here, so I don't have to worry about wearing a mask. But it is also a little breezy, and my hands are very, very cold because I make good choices. But anyway, recently I put out a flow video that was set to maps by LiHao, and it included some of my favorite combos that I have written in the past few months. So I want to teach you this first one that is at a beginner/intermediate level. So to get down this week's combo, you're really only going to need to have 3 tricks underneath your belt. You're going to want to be able to do tuck turns as well as basic poi stalls, and the one that's going to be a little bit of a challenge, of course, is our wheel playing caps, specifically the hands apart version. But don't worry, I'll show you how it all fits together. I'm going to go ahead and leave links to tutorials on all of these tricks down in the description, as well as up in the cards if you happen to be watching this video on YouTube. I'm going to show you the combo at full speed and then take you through it step by step before finally showing it to you again in slow motion. All right, so clearly this combo starts off with a little bit of horizontal plane action. None of this is listed in the tricks that I mentioned that you might want to know before you dive into this and everything, and that's okay, because we're just going to work through them today together. Your pendulums are going to be the first thing you're going to want to know. You're going to want to do them in opposites so that they both go out to the sides and cross at the same time, back and forth. You're also going to want to be able to do just these horizontal plane flowers. All this really is like if I were to just walk around in a circle like this, my poi are going straight out to the sides, and then I will kind of slow it down so they do little circles underneath my arms. That's all there is to that. So with those first 2 pieces in mind, what we're going to do is go ahead and just let the poi go back and forth in pendulums, and as they go to the outside, you're going to go ahead and let your feet pop out. You're going to kind of squat down a wee bit, and then as your feet come back in, you're going to make a couple really specific choices. First, you're going to cross your legs so that your left foot is behind your right foot, and you're going to let your poi swing back so that you have your left hand poi in front of your head and your right hand poi behind your head. So altogether that looks like this. As I'm doing my pendulums, I pop out and then cross to get to this position right here, yeah? Okay, so from this position, all I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to unwind my feet so I open up to face away from myself, and then come around to complete that turn and have both of my poi wind up over here on my left-hand side. So altogether, that first section looks like this. I start with the pendulums, and I go out, cross, turn, around to stop, yeah? That's the first segment. So from here, I want to launch into my tuck turns. Basically, I'm going to take the poi from over on my left side, and as I step back with my left foot, I'm going to let them drop back behind my shoulders and turn around to face stage right. From here, I'm going to go ahead and let them swing underneath my armpits, then above my shoulders once again, and land over here on stage left, stalling my poi down. Basically, what I'm looking to do is think that I'm going to go over, under, over, and stop, yeah? All that's going on with my feet is I'm doing a basic shunai step. I'm stepping back with the left, around with the right, back with the left, step onto the right as I make that stall. Altogether, those pieces look like this. I go over, under, over, and stall, yeah? So if you can, I want you to make a little bit of a choice with your left foot and bring it up to your right foot, rather your right knee in passe. So it adds just a little bit more visual panache to it. As you come around, you kind of land in this way where your knee and poi are coming together, and I just think it looks cool. All right, so you made it here. What happens next? Well, I'll show you the poi first, and then we'll talk about the footwork. So the first thing that happens with the poi is your right hand is going to draw up and around, and you're going to do an anti-spin pedal forward, down, and then stall the poi straight up, yeah? So think of it as you're pulling around, push it forward and around to stall it up. One more time. You go back and around, push it forward in an anti-spin pedal, and as the poi is swinging back upward, you just stall it, yeah? Once you do that, you basically do the same operation in reverse. You pull it down and around, push it out in anti-spin, and then stall it around forwards. The left hand does the opposite. It's gonna go up and around to stall forwards in that anti-spin anti-spin pedal, and then come down and stall upward, yeah? So the two of them together wind up looking like this. Once I've stopped, I do anti-spin around and anti-spin with both to stall the left hand poi up and the right hand poi down. One more time. I go. Right hand does the anti-spin pedal to stall up. They both do anti-spin to stall left up, right down. So what are your feet doing in all this? I'm so glad you asked. Basically, every time you make a stall, you're going to stick your left knee up in passe like this. So as I'm doing those anti-spins around, I step back and then stall with the knee going up again, yeah? So it winds up being, I go back, stall the knee, back, stall the knee, yeah? In both cases. So one way you can kind of think of this actually is that doing that little anti-spin pedal for the cap and everything means that you step down with the left foot as you do the pedal in front of you, and as you hit the bottom of that extension, you step the right back before coming back with the stall as you go up on your, having your left foot touch your right knee, yeah? So it is step back, stall, so to speak, yeah? Cool, so if you've made it this far, there's only one thing left to do, and that is after that final stall, you're going to do the trick that I never, ever put in any combo. You're gonna give me a buzzsaw. And as you're doing this, step back on your left foot, and you can either like throw some panache in it like you're gonna do a backbend buzzsaw, or you can shape it a wee bit like that. Doesn't really matter just so long as you land here, yeah? So basically we wind up going, right hand does the cap, both hands do the cap, and we do a little buzzsaw here, yeah? All right, so from the top, I head on over here to stage left, and I let my poi go back and forth in pendulums. When they're about to head out, I jump out, cross, take them all around. I go up, under, up, and stall. I walk it back, and buzzsaw to cap the whole thing off, yeah? Let's check that out again in slow motion. Good deal. I would love to see your version of this combo. Please post video of yourself performing it to Instagram and use the hashtag DrexFactorPoi so I can come check it out and see your hard work. Also too, if you would like me to share your video to my stories, you can do so by posting it to your stories and tagging me. I am at DrexFactor. I'll go ahead and make a copy so all my followers can see your hard work. Please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe so that other people can find this video and help my channel grow. And finally, a huge thank you because this video would not be possible without the kind contributions of these amazing folks right here. These are my Flow patrons on Patreon, and they make this video and all the videos on this channel possible. If you would like to help me out in my mission of bringing flow arts and poi spinning to the wider world and helping people inhabit their bodies as creative beings, you can do so by heading on over to patreon.com/DrexFactorPoi and signing up. You can get early access to all of my content as well as a say in what topics I tackle in the future, plus some great behind the scenes and extra stuff, and you can even get direct feedback from me. So go check that out, please and thank you. Cool, so next week I have a little bit more challenging a combo coming for y'all that is going to travel quite a bit, but I'm excited to share it with y'all, and I hope y'all are excited to check it out too. So thank you so much for joining me, and keep dancing out there. Make sure to take a flow break for yourself to clear your head today, yeah? Awesome. Have a great week, and I'll see you on Monday. Peace.